Hey there, folks. Welcome back to the channel. We are the Obsolete Punks. I'm Hood, joined by okay, bye, Timmy. Bye. See you later. He's like, fuck this guy. He's talking. I'm out of here. Fuck.
Yep. Tim Badger don't care.
Anyways, now that Timmy has decided to join us again, that's Timmy. There's Lost Motel, and we also have Payton. Tonight we're checking out a few singles. This one in particular, we are checking out Black Market Lobotomy by Armor Class. This one is brought to us by the one and only Pyro Slayer from Pyro Slayer TV, Pyro Slayer Video Games, Nightscast Studios, Pyro Slayer OnlyFans, Pyro Slayer. Pyro Slayer has everything for anyone. He has all the channels that anybody needs at all times, forever. Anyways, he suggested this one, so we are going to listen to it now, and let's go.
Walking around with the big black cloud, but I stay grinning. Just try to ignore all the shit on television. The world's on fire, there's war in the east, and our leaders only care about winning. And every day, the world keeps spinning. On a black market, lobotomy. I don't care if I get up the street. I want a black market lobotomy. I don't know how much more I can take. Take a knife and shove it into my eye. Let the bad news just pass me by. I don't wanna hear it anymore. Stick it to me! That's what I
the enormity of their flat brain, the enormity of their stupidity is just overwhelming.
Their flat brain.
Was that Werner Herzog?
I think it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. The enormity of the flat brain. Timmy, what do you got there, fella?
I
Tell us your
enjoy
flat
that.
brain.
My flat brain says I enjoy that song. Uh, I think my two favorite parts, and it's going to sound the very first verse. I really like the very first verse because of the drums, where instead of like playing on cymbals, like hi hat kind of play on the toms instead. I love it when bands do that kind of thing. So it just brings in like a lot of like hardcore elements into it. And then there's something about that solo, if you guys caught it, because it's so short, that little solo that goes on. but the guitar just sings. Like I just love the way that he played through that. But yeah, overall the song has a lot of energy. I really like it. Very solid. 81.
Cool. Payden.
Yeah, it was a fun song. What stood out the most to me, especially at the beginning, was that bass. But even throughout the song, that bass was just fucking ripping. And I don't know, I'm kind of partial to that. Definitely gonna have to check out a little bit more of them. I think I might be able to get into this. I've never heard of them until tonight either. So, well, I've heard of Wilhelm Scream before, but you know what I mean. Like, I never heard anything by them. Sorry, but all that bullshit aside, yeah, I'm at about, I'd say 73 on this one. Yes, sir. What's up, Timmy?
Timmy, you have a question?
He said
Yeah,
Tim. Heard of.
I thought you said of a Wilhelm scream, but we're not listening to a Wilhelm scream.
No. I, I was saying because before I said I never heard them. Just don't mind me. I'm high.
It made sense. I got what you're saying.
Don't mind me. I'm drunk. So we make a good pair. High five.
I'm working on the drunk
High
part.
five.
High five. I'm working on the drunk part, by the way.
All right. What was your
Most
score?
excellent.
By the way, I'm sorry.
I think I said 74.
74. Okay, we'll go with that.
I
Sure.
don't know. I'm high.
I'm drunk.
All right, Pears, what do you got?
I liked it. Reminds me, and I don't mean this in a bad way at all. It reminds me of like any number of bar bands that we would have played with, back in the day, any given weekend. This just seems like a fucking fun ass band you could go see in like an 11 o'clock slot at a bar and just have a rowdy ass time. I like that aspect of it. Yeah, like you said, Peyton, the bass, man, that bass tone was very nice. Very much like the bass tone in that song. The pickup halfway through was cool. It had like an interesting progression too. It's like melodic but not melodic. So the progression choices were kind of neat there. I'll go with the 75.
Cool. I'm not sure how I feel about this one. I felt like once that first little switch up happened about halfway through, when everything kind of picked up a bit, I was kind of raising my rating a bit, and I was actually getting into the song. But then it's almost like, maybe this is just being nitpicky, but
Yep.
the switch ups that happened after that were just so they could switch it up. I don't know. They're almost, I don't want to say they were predictable, but it was just, they're doing it just so they could switch it up. I can't really explain it properly and put the right words in a formation here, but I don't know. There's just something that didn't really catch me after that first initial switch up. Yeah, not a huge fan. I'm going to go with the 62.
Weird. I thought the switch ups were like actually less predictable. Like I knew the switch ups were coming, but I expected them to like go faster than they did or
Yeah,
slower than
just,
they
I
did.
don't
And
know.
it was just like, wow, that was an interesting choice. I liked it. Anyways, 73 final score.
Right on.
Cool.
Right on.
Good job,
Okay.
Pyro.
Exactly.
Thanks, Pyro. Appreciate all you do, buddy.
Yeah. Thank you, bud.
So that was Black Market Lobotomy by Armor Class. Next up, on our next one, we are looking at Bonzo Goes to Bitburg by the one and only. We'll see you next time.